Hello, children. I'm so glad that you are here today to have another Bible story. And Woolie's here too, aren't you, Woolie? And he says hello to you as well. Woolie has been telling me something that he wants me to tell you. Isn't that right, Woolie? Last week, Woolie went to the farm just up the road. His farmer took him, and on that other farm was another little lamb like him called Buster. And Woolie had a lovely time running around the paddock with Buster, didn't you? And what Woolie is really, really excited about today is that the other farmer from the farm up the road is coming with Buster to Woolie's farm, and Woolie's decided that Woolie and Buster are going to play hide and seek in Woolie's favourite paddock. Isn't that right? And Woolie thinks it is just so lovely to have another friend, another little lamb called Buster. Isn't that right? Well, today we're going to hear about two people who were very good friends, and I think you'll enjoy that, Woolie. Are you ready to listen? You say goodbye to the girls and boys, and girls and boys, I want you to get ready to listen to our true story from the Bible. Do you remember last week we heard about David? Remember, David was a shepherd boy, and he loved God, he served God, and the old prophet Samuel told him that he would become the next king of Israel. Well, he didn't become king straight away. He had to grow up and become a young man, and he was one of the bravest young men around. He helped King Saul's soldiers when Goliath, the giant, was trying to scare them. God kept David safe and helped David fight that giant. When Goliath was dead, David went to see King Saul, and he told King Saul that it was God who had helped him fight Goliath. When King Saul looked at David, he thought what a brave young man he was, and he asked David to come and live in the palace with him. The palace was the special place, the special house where the king lived. So David had to pack his bags. Can you try and pack your bags? Put your clothes in your bag, roll them up, put them in your bag. David had to leave home and move into the palace to become a special soldier. It must have been a bit sad for him to say goodbye to his family and friends, particularly as he didn't know anyone else at the palace. But then something special happened. David met someone called Jonathan. And here's Jonathan, and here is David. Jonathan was a prince, and Jonathan was the son of King Saul. Jonathan was brave and strong and about the same age as David. Jonathan loved God, and so the two of them, David and Jonathan, became very, very close friends and spent a lot of time together. One day, Jonathan wanted to tell David and let him know how much he loved him as a friend. And the way he did that was to make a promise to David. He told David that he would always love him as a friend. And to show him how much he loved him, what Jonathan did was he took off his own special coat, which a prince would wear, very beautiful coat, and he gave it to David. And that was very special for David, so that when David was walking around, people would know that he was someone special and that Jonathan thought that David was special. Now, that wasn't the only thing that Jonathan gave to David. Jonathan also gave David his special sword, a special belt, and he also gave him his own bow. David didn't have anything really special to give to Jonathan, but he said thank you to Jonathan to this offer of love and friendship. David also said to Jonathan that he would always help Jonathan and love him as a friend. These two, Jonathan and David, were beautiful friends, and they loved each other and cared for each other very much. And do you know, children, you and your family have been given some good friends by God as well. And I'd like you during the week to thank God for those friends, those special people in your lives. And also you could ask God how you can help to love and care for those friends as well. I hope you've enjoyed our Bible story for today, and I hope you have a good week. Until next time, goodbye.